Hey folks, my name's Drunkonlife, but you can call me Drunk for short, and we are playing another episode of Project Zomboid. This is 1 week later. I'm playing the hardcore mode, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what happened to 6 months later, Drunk? Well, this is what happened. My character died. He died, okay? I'm still having a hard time with it because Project Zomboid updated their weather system, and I'm guessing somehow, some way, they decided to make it much more difficult to survive in the winter. My character died of hypothermia. So I tried another character. I was like, okay, well, I can deal with this. Maybe this was just like a one-off. And that character died in 2 days from hypothermia as well. And then I tried another character. That character died in 2 hours. I literally played like 5 hours trying to get some footage that would last more than one episode in Project Zomboid for these Let's Plays for the series. So the last straw for me was I had another character. She was on the verge of dying of hypothermia. I got in a car. I cranked up the heat. And, well, it didn't work. She died as well. So I'm guessing that they're going to have to figure it out before I revisit 6 months later. I like 6 months later. I like the challenge. I like the fact that it's frustratingly hard. I like the fact that there are zombies everywhere. But, I mean, if I'm going to die from hypothermia and not a zombie bite, I don't know. So we're going to wait for that. So I started another series, and I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to go back to 6 weeks. What is it? 6 weeks? No. 1 week later. And I'm going to try to mess with that. And I had an inconspicuous character. He was graceful. He was a burglar. I was able to kill like 400 zombies in a period of about 3 days. And I was like, okay, well, this is no fun either. They weren't being aggressive at all. In fact, I was able to walk up, and I actually walked within a few feet behind a zombie and was like, hey, you. And they didn't respond. So I was like, okay, this isn't going to work either because it's going to look all janky on the Let's Plays. You guys are going to think that I'm somehow cheating or something. And so I went back into the Sandbox and I increased the stuff. Now, my guess is that Project Zomboid, the developers decided that they wanted to give new players a chance to kind of acclimate to the Zomboid climate because, it's very difficult. It can be difficult and frustrating if you're new. Because it's not like most games where you can just like go crazy on I guess your antagonist and still make it through. So they made it super easy. So I went to Sandbox and I fixed that. I went ahead and made the zombie hordes high. I thought about insane, but I figured high. I don't know if it's going to affect the zombie population in the beginning. We'll see. And I also made it to where their sight, hearing, and smell, they're back to normal. Because when I looked at it, the defaults are really super terrible. They're like weak. Like they can't hear you coming. They can't see you that well. And they certainly can't smell you. So I did all that. And we're going to try and see if that will be better. Now, this playthrough is probably going to be it's going to take a while because I'm thinking that, I'm going from something extremely hard to something fairly easy. So we're going to see. I'm still playing on hardcore. I started with nothing. And I'm kind of going through all of my area. I think I'm going to stick to this neighborhood. This is going to be my home. My guy, his name's Danny. He is a repairman. He's illiterate. He's obese, hard of hearing. All the fun stuff that you have to deal with when you are on the low rung of the evolutionary ladder. He's like a Walmart shopper, if you will. That's what he is. He's not a Target shopper. He's a Walmart shopper. He shops at Walmart. And, well, whatever. But he's a handyman. He's able to build stuff. And, he's probably thinking right now, well, you were laughing at me before the zombie apocalypse, but look at me now, mama. I am top of the food chain. I'm going to be able to build a big base and There ain't nothing you're going to be able to do about it. These zombies can come at me. I don't care. So I think I'm going to take the house that oh man, I forgot. I'm also in Bedford Falls where the architecture is real janky. The builders decided to build, oh, well, there we go. There we go. That just shows you they are more responsive. That's good. That's good. Oh, these builders are all janky. They build these janky houses with the cabinets in front of the door so you can't get through. All right, I'm going to go in here. Up. There you go. Hey, big boy. Yeah, so I figure I'm going to build stuff. I just got to find some nails. Plank up my doors and windows and maybe find a car. And give this a good old try. A good old Boy Scout try. And like I said, I'm anticipating that this is going to be a fairly long playthrough, so we'll be with Danny for more than a second. Can't complain about that. I don't really have any goals today. It's kind of like real life, right? Where you wake up and you go, huh, what do I got to do? At least in real life, I know that later on at night, I'm going to be serving people alcohol. What's Danny going to do? He's going to wander around the neighborhood and search for stuff. just build up a bunch of stuff. Okay, so I got my duffel bag. I got a suitcase too. Look at that. It's a rolling suitcase. If you can imagine me rolling down the street with my suitcase in one hand and a butter knife in another, ready to take on some zombies. I got quite a few butter knives. I imagine because my maintenance is so high, they'll also have a pretty good, I'll get a lot of uses out of them. Ooh, a tactical light. I'll have to check out. I am running ORGM as well. It's a gun mod. So I'm going to have to check that out as well and see how that is. I wonder, in one of my plays that when I was kind of like messing around with this new, the new version of this game, I was shooting and there weren't near as many zombies coming towards me. So I'm kind of wondering if they've made that so that the zombies don't come running from me from like a mile away now. If it's a little bit more local and contained, if you will. I don't know why I insist on sneaking when there's nothing around. Oh, there's someone right there. I'll sneak up on her. Yeah, they can hear me. They can hear me coming up. They can hear me when I'm close. Hearing aid. Oh my goodness, I can suddenly hear. I went from being kind of deaf to being able to hear. If only hearing aids worked like that in the real world. All right, let me make sure that there's nothing in the immediate vicinity. Come down here. You would think I would know Bedford Falls by now. I mean, after all, I did play 5 hours, but that was me running around, either running away from zombies and losing any semblance of where I am, or it was me running around trying to stay warm. One of the two. So I have no idea. And, there isn't really a map that's formulated for this. I wonder if I'll be able to read annotated maps. Maybe? I mean, I guess I could. I mean, Danny, he's illiterate, but I mean, he can still see pictures, right? I wonder if it'll be like kind of blurred out, like making it really difficult to be able to read, or if like the words will be jumbled. I wonder what it's like to be illiterate. I mean, you got to think. I mean, I don't know. It's one of those weird things. I'm not going to have to take a lot because I'm really close to my house. I figure I'll just gut all these houses, hopefully find a saw in the process and, a screwdriver and a hammer and just start to get to work. This will be the Bob the Builder series. That's what I want. And there's another one. It looks like we're in an apartment complex, maybe? I don't know. I really don't like the inventory system here. I wish there was a way that it would just kind of drop down every time, rather than constantly be open like this. I'm just find myself pressing the I key a lot more than I need to. All right, so they're just kind of scattered around. Gotten a lot better with my knife. And I learned something from Cromulent Archer. I was watching one of his videos, and he had mentioned that if you stab the air, or if you swing a bat or whatever close to a zombie, you can actually draw them in. And with hordes, that's really good because you can draw one or two at a time, as opposed to, all 20 of them coming to you. Now, there's... Oh, God. Oh, God. Now, there is a caveat to that. You can draw them in, but if you draw the one that's like, I guess, and I'm making air quotes here, that's the leader. Can I get in here? Okay, there's nothing. I can't. No key. Search for a car, and I'm in business. If you draw in the leader, then all of them will follow. So that's the only... Oh. Whoa. Mama. Oh. So that's the one caveat, is you want to... You don't want to draw in the leader. Drawing in the... Look at these big houses. This is what I like about Bedford Falls. It's more... There's one behind me, too. There's more... Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Here we go. I don't know what happens. I think that the screen on top just somehow, like, supersedes everything. There's a key. I'm going to guess that it's this car over here. What just happened? All right, we're going to see what the hordes do now. I ain't scared. If they want to come at me, they can. I don't have a problem with it. Whatever. Let's go in here. Yeah, so maybe they nerfed that. Oh, here comes some. Yeah, nothing in there. Can't do anything. There's a few of them. I wouldn't call this exactly a high population. Coming from insane to this is nothing. This is easy peasy. Can I get through here? I can. Oh, Lord. All right. There we go. Yeah, so there aren't any plans today. I'm just going to wander around the neighborhood in search of supplies and kind of gear up for potentially building a base. Like I said, I haven't had a chance really. I did with my last one. The Super Survivors made sure that I wouldn't last, but this time it's going to be different. I liked that my last playthrough. My last playthrough was good. Yeah, there aren't a lot of zombies at all. Maybe I should have gone to insane. I mean, the alarm went off and nothing. All right, maybe we'll check out that building in the next playthrough. Oh, a screwdriver. I like to hoard screwdrivers. I like it. I did turn on the Rex, so that way it's more of a problem getting around. Comes another one. Just gonna chop them all up. The one thing about being so close is that, and the fact that I don't have like a book to read, or I can't read, makes things a lot easier. Oh. Ah. Scared me. Nothing. It makes me less likely to want to actually loot because I'm so close. You know what I mean? I'm just thinking to myself, you can always come back. Why not, you know? All right, so maybe we'll walk through, cut across. I'm getting a little bit peckish. I wonder what the best way, since I am obese, would be to lose this weight. Eat lots of salads, I suppose? Oh, no. It's in here. Lots of books. Gee, just what I always wanted. As someone that doesn't read and can't read, let's go to the library. Maybe they'll have picture books. This is how to use a generator in 5 steps. It's a coloring book. That's what I need. Just a coloring book or something. Yeah, there's really nothing. Lots of fresh vegetables and stuff, though. I should take advantage. I mean, you gotta imagine if he was a Walmart shopper, his diet's probably not. You know what? I'm saying this, and this is probably, if any of you guys are Walmart shoppers, it's all in jest. I will say this. There is a difference between Target and Walmart shoppers. If you want to be labeled as something, you'd probably want to be labeled as Target shoppers. Target shoppers have more, they're just more refined, I guess. I mean, I don't know why that is. Why? Because, I mean, they essentially sell the same stuff. Here comes someone else. Here you go. Have a little butter knife in your face. They all sell the same stuff, but for whatever reason, the group of shoppers that are just drawn to Walmart for whatever reason. I mean, they have their own website. Come on, you know? Oh gosh, I can just see it now. Unsubscribe. Just joking. I don't think any of you guys would be in that. And if you are, it's not any of your fault. It's your parents' fault. Walmart is cheaper. But when you go to Target, the ladies like Target better. And I guess it just makes more sense to want to go to the place where the ladies are. I don't know. Let's turn this off. Oh, not much happening here. Not much happening. We're gonna close all this. Oh, well, Hellfire. How'd you get in here? What made you decide to come in? Is there? Oh my. Look at this. Whoa! Oh. Oh me. All right, so I'm looking at possibly a new game called Universe Sim. I do play simulations. I just haven't here lately. I've been all junked out on Project Zomboid. But I think that's going to change. I think I'm going to add a couple more games here and there. Maybe do like because I'm streaming now, I might end up doing that as well. I'm going to start, when I start streaming, I'm going to start putting have Project Zomboid Raw. Raw is going to be the series. And I'll do that with all of them. Let's add the sheet here. There we go. Very nice. All right. Well, this has become a walking simulator. It's gonna get better, I promise. Oh me! I need to find a car. I need to get nails. I'm gonna board up all the bottoms part. I'm gonna live off the top, and Surely it's going to get a little bit more difficult here. Surely. All right, well, I think I'm going to stop here. My name's Drunkonlife. You can call me Drunk for short. We're going to continue on with the story of Danny. We're going to see what happens. He's in Bedford Falls right now. We might end up moving. We actually have I added a new map at South Muldrow. That should be fun as well. If you like Project Zomboid, you can give this a big fat thumbs up. If you want to see more of this, do that as well. And if you haven't subscribed to me, you should. You just should. I post videos probably 2 times a week, usually, unless life gets in the way. Sometimes more. Sometimes 3 or 4 times. Occasionally 4 times. Most of the time it's 2, though. You should subscribe to me. Hit that bell to be notified. And you know what? I'm going to stop here. The suspense of this is killing me. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the flip side. Bye-bye.